Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to Joyful Living. This is going to be a quick check-in on this very rainy Run Day Monday. As you know, if you've been around for a while, I just got back from Walt Disney World and I am actually leaving to go out of town again today. So I have about 15 minutes before I need to go upstairs and pack and get ready. It's for a business trip in Arizona, but I did not want to let the week go by without checking in. I want to go over kind of what happened with the 10K at Walt Disney World. I also wanted to say a huge congratulations to everyone that completed any of the races over marathon weekend. It was challenging, especially for those of you that did the half and or the full marathon. The weather was no joke. It was very warm. It was very humid. You might have heard RunDisney even did, they cut the course short by a mile because people were having such a hard time with the weather, and it was very warm and humid. So if you completed any of the races, congratulations. I hope you'll forgive the fact that I am makeup free and kind of a mess this morning, but the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys was no, I did not run the 10K. You knew going in that I was a little on the fence as to whether or not that was going to happen. I was recovering from the flu. Believe it or not, I am still not 100% over some of this congestion and sinus stuff. I do plan on going to the doctor if this is not resolved by the time I get back from Arizona. But I was already exhausted. And then the very first day of our Disney trip, the first few hours, Scott actually ran into a planter walking into Epcot. If you've been to Epcot, those big cement planters, and really hurt his knee. Hurt his knee so badly that we were at the emergency room in celebration. He has an appointment with the orthopedic surgeon today. He's had to call out sick to work, and it meant that he was not able to be involved with any of our park touring while we were at Walt Disney World. And obviously I was devastated by that. We still had, the boys and I still had fun. Scott was a great sport. We ended up spending a lot of time in our villa at Old Key West, eating there, hanging out there. So as far as family time went, we still had a great holiday together. But it was just the most unexpected and weirdest Disney vacation we've ever had. So the fact that I still wasn't feeling great, and then add to that the situation with Scott, I really didn't want to, leave him at 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go run the 10K. So I made the hard decision to do what we call a DNS, which is a did not start. I really do think I made the right decision. I was not at all concerned about the running because I had just run, 8 miles a couple of weeks before. So I really wasn't worried that I wouldn't have been able to finish the race. It was more about the lack of sleep during what was already kind of a challenging week. And, as the days went by with Scott, it is now finally getting better, but we didn't know. And I was really worried about him. So all that to say, thank you for asking about the 10K. I have to be honest with you guys, it is a little challenging to do any Run Disney trip in conjunction with a family trip. And if it is your first Run Disney event, I would strongly encourage that you separate those two out, either by, oops, sorry, I just went dark. That's funny because my computer's on and it's like highlighting the background. The lighting is not going to help me today. These are what one take vlogs are all about, right? We get what we get. But it really is less stressful if you can do a family trip separate from a Run Disney trip. I know for some of you that's not possible, but for me, I really reinforce that idea that I don't do so well if I try to do both. So all that to say, am I sad that I don't have that, Oswald medal? A little bit. I mean, it's a cute medal. The weather was actually really good for the 10K, but I know that for me, I made the right decision. And I have, as you guys know, more 10K medals than a person could ever possibly want or need. And I just chose to make my family the priority over my running for this time. So now I'm getting back into training for Princess. Princess is now, I just saw my countdown. I think we're 40 days away. So I did 6 miles yesterday. I'll do 8 miles next weekend. I'll do 10 miles the weekend after that. And then I think I only have 2 weeks before the race. So I probably will only make it to 10 miles. That's really sufficient for me because I'm an experienced runner. I know the Galloway plan, if you are running your first half marathon, does like you to get to at least 12 miles. I do think that's a good idea. If nothing else, just for the psychological piece of it so that you know you can complete the distance. We are doing the Fairy Tale Challenge, so we will have that in front of us as well. We've got the 10K and then the half marathon, but I'm super excited about that race, and that really was kind of what I was training for when I had scheduled the 10K. I didn't even know if my family was going on this trip, and that's one of my huge pet peeves with RunDisney events is you literally never know, and you have to sign up so early, and then plans change and bibs can't be transferred. Probably if I had had a doctor's note, they would have let me defer, but I didn't even mess with any of that. So yeah, the whole week was very different than I expected, but we're home now. Things are getting back on track. Next week's Run Day Monday, I was thinking of doing as a live stream. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, and then you can ask me any of your RunDisney questions, let me know below if you'd like me to do a live stream, because I think that would be really fun. And I was thinking we would do something around midday, although I know a lot of people are at work then, but you know, for those of you that can make it, and if we do like a RunDisney Q&A live, I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, that's all I have time for today. I apologize that today's Run Day Monday is so informal and such a mess. I don't really feel like I shared anything very helpful, but just know that I so appreciate you guys. And again, a few of you that I know are watching this that completed your first RunDisney events, and some of you your first races ever. I am so proud of you. And even though I did not go to the expo and I did not run, just the energy of the RunDisney event, my heart was with you guys. And I hope that you are celebrating well. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with wearing your race medal to work. I hope you have a great day. I hope whatever you're doing, you're finding joy. If you like these kinds of running videos and one-take vlogs and real life, and I hope authenticity, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and that you have those bell notifications on so that you don't miss a thing. I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.